Hello, Potato. You've made it through another week to another episode of Weekend Magic. And Easter is fast approaching, so naturally, this week we're looking at Haunted Mansion stuff. Of course we are, because Shop Disney no longer feels the need to wait until September or October to release new Haunted Mansion items, which I'll be honest, I kind of approve of, because I don't have to just spend a ton of money in that 1 to 2 months. I can spread a little bit out all through the year. Now these I didn't actually order for myself. My wife ordered them for me. I was probably going to give them a pass, but luckily my wife bought them, so I don't have to. Now, they are what they are. I suppose I should say what they are, shouldn't I? They are ID holders, if you couldn't have figured that out already. Yep, you put your work ID in them. And, you have two different styles here. We have the kind that works if you have a landscape formatted ID. And it has a little retractable, spring-loaded, zippy thing on it. It is done up in the kind of cast member uniform with the name tag look on it. The little springy thing says Happy Haunts. Presumably has a 999 of them. And this one's kind of cool because it has some extra compartments. You can store other things, and your badge goes over here, or your ID. And then back here you can put your credit card, your Starbucks card, your Subway Club card. I don't know if that's a thing or not. But if you want to pop out for lunch or on your coffee break, you don't need to bring your wallet with you. The other one here is more of your lanyard style. We've got the nice silky purple wallpaper patterned lanyard. And this has your kind of upright portrait style badge. Of course, it doesn't really matter. You could put a landscape badge in here or a portrait badge in here. Chances are nobody looks at them that much anyways. Now, these are both by Loungefly, so they're not the manliest things in the world. And yes, I realize that is pretty much the female costume for the cast members more than the male costume. Although, yes, I guess the guys have this on their vest, don't they? I should know this. I shouldn't be asking you this, because you can't answer me except for in comments. And then by then it's too late, because the video's published, and I'm done, and I've moved on. Each one has on the inside of it the wallpaper pattern again. Here we have kind of, I think, a much more visible kind of blue-green, kind of a really green teal with the pattern. And then here we have it black on gray, which I don't know how well that actually shows up on camera. I'm sure it's fine. It's always fine. I always worry about it. This does also have the ghost host from Regions Beyond name tag looking thing too, but it's more of a dangler on here, which seems pretty common on these lanyard things. I use this kind more really for conventions, for SAC anime and stuff. I'll switch out the lanyard they give you for something a little more stylish. But I think as far as ones I would actually, if I were to use one of these, and I don't think I will because I don't want to damage them, it's nothing to do with the fact that, they're not, again, the most masculine things in the world, because Loungefly doesn't really make things for guys. It's just actually that this one with the retractable thing and the extra pockets is the most like the one that I do actually use every day, which is this one, my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Clearance Level 7 holder. Obviously, I've taken my ID out of it for this. But you can see that it definitely gets used because it's starting to get a little threadbare. It's a couple years old at this point. It's starting to wear down, but it's still in pretty good condition. But like this one, it has an extra pocket. You can put a card or two in, so if you don't want to take your wallet with you when you walk over to Starbucks. But these are both very nice, and this one actually is not on, as of this recording. It may come back, but as of my recording this one is no longer on the Shop Disney site. This one is still available. They are $20 each, and of course they have that whole, I think it's still going, or is today the last day of it, or was yesterday the last day of it? I don't know. There was that sale. There was the Friends and Family sale, which I didn't take advantage of. I didn't buy anything on the Friends and Family sale. But yeah, that is going to be it for this week. Just wanted to look at these two cute little ID badge holders. I suppose if you wanted to have the retractable, these are kind of nice because they have the retractable, thing on them. The bad thing about them, of course, is that eventually this little string will wear out and it'll snap, and you'll hear the little spinny spring-loaded sound inside of this thing, which will sound really cool, but then it will never work again because it's broken. And of course, you can also play with these like a yo-yo if you really want to mess it up quickly. But I like this one because of the extra pockets. But I kind of like this one because it is more in the style of the one that I use, except for it doesn't have the extra pockets on it. But I also like the big name tag looking thing on here. But I suppose if you really wanted, if you wanted to not have the lanyard and you wanted to have this on here, this is just kind of a key ring. You could slip this off of there and then take this off of here and then swap them out and have the best of both worlds. That's, of course, if you wanted to spend $40 on name badges that you had, or badge holders that you had no intention of actually using both of. But hey, I spent $40 on them and I have no intention of really using them at all. They'll probably just go in with my Haunted Mansion stuff up on a wall or something. But that's all we have this week. Just these two little Loungefly Haunted Mansion badge holders. So since, we've got now multiple Haunted Mansion things in the last couple of months, I figured, Disney, there's no excuse for not getting me an Ezra or Hatbox Ghost and Constance Hatchaway new emo. I want them. I will buy them. And frankly, also, if you could get the new Park Pals Build-A-Vehicles, or whatever they're called, into the Lego store, that would be nice, because I was going to pass those up, but they have Ezra. And so now I kind of want them, but I don't want to order them from Shop Disney. Oh, and just one other little thing. I don't know if you've heard or not, if you're into Disney stuff, but Disney has announced they're shutting down 60 more Disney stores. They haven't announced which ones as of the time I'm recording this. I am just very hopeful that it's not my local one, because we do have two semi-local ones, but the local one's real local, and it's in the better mall. I'd rather not go to the other mall. It's kind of out of the way, especially for the weekend, especially if next year the Saturday collection, the monthly collection, is something I'm interested in again, and I'm going to go wait in line. I'd much rather do that at my local mall than the other mall. And I certainly would rather not have my only option be Shop Disney, because I'm not super happy with them just in general. But that's going to wrap it up. I've talked too long. I do thank you for watching. I hope you found this at all interesting or entertaining. And yeah, like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Void of Intelligence, and I will see you in the next video.